A stepfather takes the stand to defend himself against his stepdaughter's shocking allegations, but his version of that night changes everything.
All right, over to you, Mr. LaPre. Do you have any witnesses that you wish to call?
I do. I'm gonna call Samuel King.
All right, come on up, Mr. King. You raise your right hand, please, sir. You solemnly swear, oath, or affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the true self.
Noise is coming from somewhere, and my hearing's not fantastic, so I walked around the living room a little bit. I was listening up, and obviously Zoe's room is right next to that air conditioning, and the noises were definitely coming from Zoe's room. Do something in the morning. And by the way, Zoe's not allowed to have Snapchat or social media at the time. She shouldn't have been up at 2 a.m. doing anything on the phone with social media. But my concern was, it's 2 o'clock in the morning and there's something going on in that room. She's talking to somebody, something's happening. At this point, I don't know if she's having a nightmare. I don't know if somebody's in the house. There's an outside door on that porch. Hit me, didn't say anything, and went back in her room. I went back to bed and I was laying there thinking, and it was very uncomfortable. It was hugely uncomfortable. I wish anything else was going on the other side of that door. Anything. Because that's not something I wanted to be a part of at all. But anyway, I'm laying there and trying to have a general meeting to not things. I'm done and go to sleep with my wife. If we were arguing about something, it got finished. I was laying there thinking along those lines. And it's like, I did go back out and I knocked on her door and I turned all the lights on. And I knocked on her door and she didn't answer. I called her name and she didn't answer. I went back to the bedroom and I couldn't sleep after this at all. I'm sweating. I'm super uncomfortable. And now I'm awake. Oh, and by the way, I knew Aiden was home, so I heard that testimony yesterday. I knew Aiden was home because earlier I had woken up too, and Aiden was in the kitchen, like I'm saying, 1 o'clock-ish. Aiden was in the kitchen getting food. My boys stay up almost all night because they're nuts. And then if they get home from school and stuff, and they crash out. And they'll sleep till like 10 and then stay up to almost all. Anyway, so I was up. And I came out at some point to do something, and I saw, I didn't know this officer into her room with, let alone that. I'm aware of my situation, so I was real careful about things. I didn't spend any alone time with those kids.